Hey y'all, I'm hanging out at one of WHF's feeder clans, and so we're just doing some friendly attacks, and I am doing some queen pop, so I thought I'd show queen pop on a couple of different bases. Oh, the excitement. It never ends. So there's a simple feeder clan for, obviously, the WHF family, but it attracts some really good talent. I'm really impressed so far with what people are doing here and how they run everything. Big shout out to Powerbag for obviously creating somewhat of an empire that has a unique flavor, but at the same time is one of the most prolific of the CWL clans. Here I am battling another newbie named Anki's Castle. And this is kind of a popular thing now where you have that offset queen, and a lot of people are doing the offset queen and or king with the clan castle kind of separate from everything else, making you choose. But luckily with air raids it doesn't matter, because as long as you have the CC out and the queen dead, well, that just opens up the world. And here I am going kind of counterclockwise, moving it through the base. That island of an expo becomes a little bit of an issue. I try and get a haste spell in there to do something about it early, but instead it does nothing. Luckily the end of this base has everything packed together, and I've got so many loons left, a hound left, that we can make our way back up using a simple trick, considering that I have the good old baby dragon left. So let's get through this last quadrant. A lot of pups up, and even more pups now, and now I've got 4 balloons. They're going to take out that mortar, and then they're going to head up the slow winding path. Let's just fast forward it. So I drop in that baby dragon to distract that crossbow, or those balloons would be dead, and that's all she wrote. I'll scroll down a little bit. Let's see. People attacking my base. Held up really well, which I'm always happy about. Alright, so a different layout for Onki's Castle. Kind of cool. Dig them offset AD all kind of in the core and surrounding. And then the queen, the clan castle, and 2 sky-facing expos down in front of that king. That's, I'm sure, a bit of an issue. If you were doing a spam attack and kind of thinking of going for those high-value targets early, such as the queen, the clan castle, the king, those expos. Instead, I'm going to come in from the back door because I'm that kind of guy. A lot of damage on the hounds right to begin with, but easy to get there. So we make our way around this base. Now I was trying to preserve as much of the hounds and as many loons as I could for this final push into that deadly center, where we have those expos, the queen, a lot of splash defense and a lot of point defense. Use my king to try and pick off those expos, but I only get one of them distracted. And the rage goes down for the loons. Luckily, I still have a hound up, and stuff is moving into this final quadrant, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'll fast forward it just a little bit. Use the baby dragon as the last pick in that little assortment, and that's all she wrote. And I think the last one I'll show here is against Chouse. And literally the first time I saw that word, Reading in front of the classroom in 3rd grade, that's how I pronounced it. Pretty brilliant. So chaos. Going in for the clan castle pull right on that single archer tower with that AD out of the way. It's going to float over the mortar, and there is nothing there. So, again, we're going to start moving around counterclockwise. The blower is only a problem for those 2 loons, and the queen is trapped within that perfect little triangle. The far end has a lot of splash damage, and I'd assume Teslas or something else. So that's something to be concerned about. Get the other side of the attack working through. Expos are nice and within a path, easy to get rid of. I love it when it goes like that. Alright, now I have a whole mess of loons and loons on the backside. And the Tesla farm never actually showed. So this is going to be interesting. Where is it? Queen's gone. Oh, there it is. Shoot. Luckily my king and my queen are down to take care of that before the loons ever have to encounter it. And this base is gone. Oh, bummer. A hound pops out. How unfair. Luckily, there's just not enough left for it to make a difference, and my queen is distracted, head the other way, so the hound is helplessly following around my king like the love-struck lava hound she is. Anyway, that's it. Just thought I'd show a little gameplay, some of the bases from this band, or this clan, and some more of how that queen pop can wreck shop. Thanks, kids.